Hi there, Brock Vandenberg, fund manager for TaliMar Income Fund. Out in the field today doing some site visits, meeting up with borrowers. Here we have a project that we funded. It's actually a 5-unit project. And the client is going to go ahead and build 2 additional units, kind of following that accessory dwelling unit trend that we're seeing. I like to get out on site, take a look at the progress of these projects, meet up with our borrowers, get a feel for their progress, anticipated close lines, or closing deadlines and whatnot. Before I walk through a couple of the units and give you an idea of progress, I wanted to highlight something about the types of borrowers that we're lending to. In this case, our client has completed 4 similar projects like this, is actually taking on the 5th. Based upon the experience over the last 15 years, I would say that borrower experience is probably the top 5 things that we look for. Not only are we looking for experience, we're looking at borrower credit, we're looking at project feasibility on something like this. We're looking at exit strategy. So how are we going to get repaid on this project? And then obviously duration of the project. How quickly can you get a project done like this? So over the last 15 years, we've really been able to align ourselves with some extremely experienced borrowers that take on projects like this. So let's take a moment, let's walk through a couple of these units and give you a feel for their progress. So as you can tell, the borrower has a decent amount of work left to do. Of the 5 existing units, they're 75% complete with 3 of the units. The 2 existing units, they're actually having to wait until they can get the permits to split those 2 units into 2 additional units, making for a total of 4 units. But in the meantime, while they wait for the permits, they can go ahead and get the work done on the other units that don't require the permits. They can actually get them leased up, and so that there is some income coming in on the project while they wrap up this project. But this is a great example of how developers and investors are coming in to San Diego and bringing housing, updating the existing housing and bringing new housing to help manage the issue with just the lack of housing in San Diego. So as you can tell, they're making great progress. We looked at the 3 units that they have almost near renovation now. The 2 additional units that they're going to be adding on to 2 existing units, they have near permitted, should start the work on those here in the next month. Once they're completed with this project, they're going to go ahead and refinance our loan and hold this as a long-term rental. It's going to be another successful project that we have funded. Once they're done, we'll do a final walkthrough with the client and we'll show you what it looks like at the end. Thanks for taking a moment to watch. If you found this video interesting or helpful, please give it a like. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post a lot of great content about the types of loans that we're funding. Also talk about the mortgage fund and mortgage REIT world and other topics as well. I'll go ahead and put a link below too if you're interested in getting involved in our mortgage fund, link to the executive summary. And if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to my investor relations team. Thanks for taking a moment to watch.